to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Van Bouten. Bergomi. Cafu. Bergomi. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bergomi. Passing nice and neat. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Messi! Well, in he goes again! Another big chance that gets away.
Arsenal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in a break. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Arsenal have a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Substitution in progress.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process,
The
Peter.
attendance for this match was 61,052.
It's a pretty loose pass. Costa Curta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Arsenal have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ronaldinho. Pedri. Vieira. Bale. Ronaldinho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him.
Arsenal do have options
13,
available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substitution.
Bergomi. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kante cuts out the pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gets his pass away. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Bout of passing here, really great hit! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale. Kaká.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Bergomi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaká.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Conte. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Bale.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Pirlo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
As it is about to be towed away.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. And he's forced to go back. Looks to go up and over. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Bale. It's Bale! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hoeneß really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The Netherlands with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe, and he's on his way! Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Tomiyasu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say, but...
Can he finish? He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Bale engages and forces him off the ball. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Passing nice and neat. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's clever. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's good vision. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could...
Oh, what a mistake! And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. The Netherlands have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Cruyff. Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pedri. Kimmich. Now that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Xavi Alonso. And it's Conte. Cruyff. He's had a shot! They've
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Some good persistent defending here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Messi. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. He's been picked out. Bale is flagged offside. Van Bauten. Ball played for Conte. Cruyff. Pedri. That's a little off target. And it's Bale. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Indicated.
Cruyff.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's a throw. Can he get onto this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. Messi. Pedri. Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Xavi Alonso. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Cruyff. Bale. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pedri, good spot, he's seen the run. Keeper's ball. Now it's Gullit. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
For this match was 60,332.
No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Bullet! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, there's the clearance. Pedri. Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Basten. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Well seen, saw that coming. Cruyff. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. Cafu. Conte. And that has left him in a heap. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. Nice ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Nicely intercepted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He might be in here. It's Salah! And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Nesta gets over and intercepts. And it's Salah.
The Netherlands certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Xavi Alonso. And he welcomes it in. Ah, he's given it away. And the shot! And it's in!
It's in the Yusuf.
A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
The Netherlands could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
Shot a goal! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
A quick reminder.
Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players...